The United States has given the East a golden opportunity to rise. As the era of hegemony comes to an end, there will always be someone pressing the accelerator. This person is the one who knows best. Anyone with a bit of common sense understands that to deal with enemies, one should play factions against each other. However, this person prioritized firing upon allies. First, high tariffs offended Canada and Mexico, setting fire to his own backyard. Then, he sent representatives to Europe to criticize allies, claiming they were taking advantage of the US. He stated that Europe's greatest threat comes from within, and imposed a 25% tariff on the EU. Now, he publicly mocks those countries begging for mercy, likening it to kissing a certain part of him. Such statements completely shut down diplomatic avenues. Most remarkably, in recent days, the White House reiterated the idea of making Canada the 51st state. Isn't this laying the groundwork for the East to reclaim lost territory? If the US is expanding its territory, isn't it reasonable for the East to reclaim lost ground? This person has nearly pushed all allies to opposition. As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is there a better time for retaliation than now? No. Heaven's opportunities should not be wasted. This opportunity must be seized. There is no possibility for compromise between the East and the US. During the 2008 financial crisis, the East responded to the US by purchasing vast amounts of treasury bonds. They invested $4 trillion to stabilize the market, trading years of inflation for the US's rebirth. This made the US realize the threat from the East. With such a large market, the East can absorb anything the US produces. Yet they claim they are not militarily capable. Thus, in 2012, the US proposed a pivot to Asia to contain the still-growing East. Then in 2018, after negotiations with the East, the US reversed and imposed new tariffs. After signing the first phase of the trade agreement in 2019, the US maintained a 7.5% tariff and continued technology restrictions. As the saying goes,